This is DTCK, Davis Commodities Limited. A trader at FF2020SS is interested in this ticker for a swing trade, possibly on the daily time frame. So I thought I would check it out and go over the chart with him. Hope you're doing well. We ended the week at $1.19, up a whopping 12.95%. Now, intuitively, if a stock runs this high, I will expect a pullback. So the days range $1.15 on the low end, on the high end, $1.43. The 52-week low, 75 cents. The 52-week high, $9. And volume right now at 3.43 million. The average volume is 222.57 million. And right now, it's considered a buy under the technicals. Under the performance category, up 11.89% for the week. For the month, we are up nearly 13%, but for the year, we are still down 78%. But congratulations if you captured some gain right here. Now, this is where we are on the linear. This is going to be a little bit hard to see, but I'll try to navigate through this. Right here is where we are. To the north side, on the daily time frame, takes us to roughly $2.20. I don't even want to give you 3 or 4 standard deviations because it's going to take a while to even get up to this level from where we are. But just for giggles, 315 and then potentially at 407. And at the baseline, that would take us to roughly 29 cents. I think those days are long gone. Again, the 52-week low is 75 cents, but you never know. I also threw on the Bollinger Bands. Obviously, there are many trades between here and here. So if you want even more indicators, throw on your Bollinger Bands, your VWAP, your trend lines, your Fibonacci retracement, although I think VWAP doesn't look good on the daily. It's better on a smaller time frame. So this company debuted on the world stage right here on September 19th of 2023. We hit a high of $9 and right here a low spot. So from here to here is roughly down 91%. So when you look at the lines, this is a sell line, a sell line. And then if we are up here, this turns into your support. And then off of support, I anticipate a bounce. And that's what happened here. We were grinding along this line. And then now we're going sideways up a little bit and hopefully up to resistance. That's the potential to the upside. But obviously many trades in between. The RSI is at 59. We are not overextended yet on the daily. We have plenty of room to move. But if I flip this over to the weekly, plenty of room to move to the upside as well. And on the monthly, not even registered because it's too new for this with the calculations that TradingView puts on. And note on the daily, what happens when it's overextended? It will always crack. You cannot expect the RSI to stay up here with price staying up there without taking a breather, consolidating, basing, barcoding. It has to do that. So anytime I see this hit, I will anticipate a pullback. And that's exactly what happened down to here. And then we made our way back up, down again. And then we cracked before we hit the overextended area. And sometimes we never get there. Sometimes we get close and then price starts to fall again. And then it bounced back up. On the daily, that's the daily, excuse me. The weekly here started to crawl up. This, I use the RSI as obviously People know it as oversold and overbought when it's at 70, but I also use it as basically just support and resistance. So let me clean this up. Technically, that would be at 30. So it depends on your horizon here. What are you buying in at, and what are you trying to dump out at? I like to troll on the monthly time frame and set it and forget it and let it ride. But if you're trying to get in and out, that's a different strategy. So how long are you swing trading for? Because if I'm swing trading, I actually like to do it on the 5-minute time frame and do shorter swings. Are you swinging on a monthly basis, 3 months, 6 months? Are you swinging for a year? So it depends on your goal that, when it hits percentages, just get out. And when it starts to crack again, get back in again. That's one strategy. But for your Bollinger Bands, we are at the upper channel would get us to, so we are right, let me move this down. So we're at $1.19. On the Bollinger Band, the window is roughly 129 to the upside. And then to the south side, well, hold on a second. South of that, the middle of the trend on the Bollinger Band takes us down to 105. And that, if we're here and we go here, this turns into support. And then another level of support here at 81 cents. So that is your window, your range on the Bollinger Band. And, oh, that's the weekly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep flipping these and I'm forgetting to go and put it on the time frame that you want me to tell you price targets. And note how when you move between different different time frames, trading view gets wonky. Drives me nuts. So I cannot flip on the weekly, the monthly without this thing moving all over the place. So I want to show you the 5-minute, but I will do that in a separate video because it gets wonky again. But let me make that correction here, 119. So we're at 119. All right, that's good. Now, on the daily time frame for your Bollinger Bands, the upper channel takes us, and that would be resistance at roughly 124, support 108. It's pretty close to the other one I think I just gave, and 92 cents at the lower channel. And if we hit this area, I will anticipate a bounce off of that and a bounce off of here as well. Again, you get different buy and sell signals depending upon the time frame that you play in. It all changes. Now, that's it for the daily. What I want to show you next is, wait, did I give you, yeah, to the north side there. I gave it around 220. And again, to the south side here, which I don't anticipate it to go. So, I mean, it could, but it would take a very long time to get to this level again at 29 cents. So congratulations if you bought over here. Oops. Command Z. If you want to redo anything, if you're on a Mac, Command Z. So if you bought in here, that's great because as a short swing trade from this level to this one, that's 130%. A 130 return, so that's fabulous. But then from here to here, we cracked down. So again, I don't know how long of a swing trade you're trying to do. I'm just making smaller movements myself. If I see a 10% gain, I'm out. Especially for my mom because I invest her money for her. All right, that's it for the daily time frame. What I want to show you is this. On coincodex.com, it says that the 5-day prediction is $1.12. I don't know how accurate this is, but this is just so that you can get other opinions if you're looking for price targets. Some of these tinier tickers, no one gives price targets, okay? So the 1 month is $1.26. So what did I say? So that is $1.26. Oh, I marked that out for you right here. So from here to here, that is a return of roughly 6%. So $1.19 to $1.26, right? Is that what that said? Yeah, $1.26.27. All right, so that's one price target. But obviously, there is a target to the south side as well, back at support. So keep that in mind. So when you swing, you're going to get fluctuations, obviously. The volatility at 5%, the 50-day SMA is at $1.07, and we're at $1.19. And let me show you this. This is the value of this ticker will drop by 9.95% and reach $1.12 per share by May 9th. Per our technical indicators, the current sentiment is bullish, while the fear and greed index is showing 39 fear. All right, it recorded out of 30 days, 47% green days, and with a 5% volatility over the last 30 days. It is now a bad time to buy DTCK stock because it's trending 11% above our forecast, and it could be overvalued. Well, we did run up 13%. So I'm going to anticipate a crack. Now on the daily, see it's going up. And let me just show you the 5 minute, oh, wait a minute. Double click there to get it to switch over. This is the 5 minute. Well, we've got room to go, but once we head up here, I will anticipate it to crack down and then consolidate base. It gives people an opportunity to get in if you're trolling the stock as well. And then on the 15 minute, right, plenty of room, but note we did crack once we got overextended. In the 1 hour, we were already overextended and we fell. Let's go back to the daily. So we've got some room to go and then crack. What else does this thing say? Risk analysis, trading at 11% above our forecast for the next 5 days. Only 14 green days in the last, I already read that. Okay, well, that makes sense for the next 5 days because we ran up so much. So there we are. And that is a look at DTCK. Again, I'll make another video on the 5 minutes so you can see my price targets. Oh, I did do one other thing. Now, I did track the gaps on the 5 minute time frame so that you can see where we potentially could go up and then to the downside. Well, there's a gap that takes us to 122. It starts at 120 and closes out at 122. Then there's a gap to the south side that starts at 105. Well, excuse me, 115. It touches at 115, and then it continues down to 105. And what did this group say? It said, oh, down to 112. Yeah, the five-day prediction takes us to 112. All right, but I see a gap that will take us even to starting at 115. They see it at 112. I'm just going to mark this out for giggles. Okay. That is their prediction, which I see that, but then I took my prediction even farther down, okay, at 105, closing out. But that's going to take a lot of trades, and that could be a point where you buy in if you are patient. But there are plenty of other stocks to go over if you have patience and want to just wait for that to get to your level and then go trade something else, go swing trade something else. Now, I track Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund. I have a list here of about, I don't know, 300 stocks at this point. I started at 200, now I'm at 300 maybe. But anyway, I like to sort it as the stocks that tanked the most. And Fortient tanked 9%, and that piques my interest. Now I'm going to show you this. Now on the daily, we are at support, which is great. And the Bollinger Band also lines up with the linear. Look at this. And then look at this. They reported 1.353 billion, but the estimate was 1.338 billion. And so they exceeded the reported, and that was great. But what happened? It tanked. It happens all the time. They crash the stock, the market makers, and then you're like, what happened? So just because you have awesome earnings doesn't mean the stock is going to go up. So this could be a time to get back in again. I've tracked this. Let me just go to the monthly and see. See, now it's still going down on the monthly. See, look at this. It's gone down even more. So to me, I like it. I troll for things like this. And the range on the bottom side, we're here. So this was an old price target. So on the Bollinger Band, that's 46. I don't know if we're going to get that low before people start scooping it up again. But on the 5-minute time frame, let me just give you a look at that. So the range is, here, let me just plot this, 58.88. Turn that. Okay, the range here is 61.02, 58.64, and roughly 56.12 on the 5-minute. But note the Bollinger Band, you're making more trades playing this and VWAP. Okay, now back to what I was going to originally tell you, which is I troll on the RSI. So on the 5-minute, we haven't been overextended yet. But Eli Lilly, getting there, going down. Starbucks, yeah, that one tanked too. Nasty. I'll have to do a video on that one. Oh, wait, now I can't. It stopped. Okay, this looks good to me too. Just on the 5-minute. Okay, I can't. It's getting stuck because once again, when you flip over to different things, TradingView gets wonky on you. Okay, General Mills going down. That's not a buy. McDonald's. No. I'll tell you when I see something that piques my interest. Estee Lauder, Packard, PayPal. I did trade this one, swing trade this one recently. I got out at 70, but I would like to buy back in, but I did buy it at 58 at 1.2. Okay, this is going down. BDX. But I want to do one other thing, which is to troll on the monthly. Sometimes I won't even look at the ticker. I don't even care. I just want to troll. So FTNT, Eli Lilly, this right here, if you're trading, swing trading, this is like alert, 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 get out, it's cracking. Or you swing trade it and then wait, sell it and then wait for a better price to get back in. Oh, let's see how that looks like a hot mess. I can't even show that to you. All right, I have to fix that if I want to show it to you. Okay, Starbucks. I'm going to be trolling for this one, but it's going down. So on the monthly and on the weekly and the daily, I believe it already has. Yep. So that's great if you're trying to get in. Now I'm upside down again because I didn't sell when I should have. I stayed too long. Silly me. Put a stop limit, stop loss, and get out too. That's risk management. So back on the monthly, I'll let you know if anything. Okay, so APO, if you're in this one, you might want to get out or soon, if you're not investing, maybe you're hanging on because you want to ride, you want to go down, you don't care for another leg up, for the next leg up. If there is another leg up, you got to look at the forecast and the price targets. 125, we're at 109, but it's going to crack and then go back up again, according to the analysts. So PayPal going down on the monthly still. This one already started cracking. Estee Lauder already cracked from here. So that's looking good if you're looking to enter. Obviously, there have been better price points. Oops, now I can't. Oh, here, let's start up here again because TradingView just got wonky on me. Here's General Mills. I was tracking this for some reason. I made a line here. No. No. The only thing that looks better is PayPal, although it did, run up a little bit. There was a lot of pain with PayPal. It tanked. Let me show you PayPal. Oh, wait, I can't. It looks nasty on the... No, let's just go to the daily. Yeah, I'll have to show you that and clean up my chart to get a better look at it. But just know that PayPal going down, also on the daily still. So that's it. So let me put this back to DTCK on the daily. Option R to reset, but that looks nasty there. All right. I will be working on my latest gap and go trades for the week coming up soon. And I think I want to do a analysis also on Palantir. But again, I will do DTCK on the 5-minute time frame coming up soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.